yourself? Sitting there waiting. Remember we talked about how much you love the game?
Yeah.
You love it more now?
A lot more.
Huh?
Even more.
Even more?
It's crazy, man. Sitting on that side for so long, man. The games be going by so slow for me because I want to get out there.
Right. And now when you're watching, what is the biggest thing you're learning about yourself now when you get back out there Wednesday?
I think my attention to detail with the movement on defense.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Good luck. Can't wait to Wednesday, baby. Have a good one, boy.
About an hour and 45 minutes from Zion's debut. Coming up in about 10 to 15 minutes, we expect Zion Williamson to be on the court warming up. We'll take you live to Smoothie King Center. We've got 7 games underway, still yet to come, some big ones as well. One of these games is happening right now. LeBron James coming in after the Lakers' worst loss of the season to Boston Monday night. LeBron coming down Broadway, and LeBron scoring. But the Knicks lead it by 2. Here's AD. He's 2 of 3, leading scorer so far with 7 points. Knicks shooting 73% to start, which is why they lead it by 2. Take you to Miami. Heat so good on their home court. Washington has Bradley Beal trying to make his case that he should be an NBA All-Star. Bradley Beal's got 4 points. Duncan Robinson has 7 to lead the way for Miami. Injury update from Toronto. Already told you that Richardson won't return with a hamstring injury. Well, Patrick McCaw appears to get some contact in the face. And the multiple-time NBA champion goes down. Still awaiting official word from the Raptors on McCaw's injury. But McCaw clearly took a shot to the face here. So we'll get you up to speed on that. Want to update you on the score there. A Toronto team that has just absolutely dominated Philadelphia. They come in having won 14 straight at home. 14 straight at home in the regular season over the Philadelphia 76ers. And right now it is Philadelphia leading, though, by 8. Ben Simmons has been sensational. He's 5th in the league in assists per game, but he also has been scoring at a rapid pace without Joel Embiid, B-Wood. He's got 5 straight games where he scored 20 points or more in each one of them. Tonight, what's he doing early on against that great Toronto defense?
Well, tonight, Ben Simmons has been all about the assists. He hasn't been worried about getting his own points. He's been looking for his teammates. We have 3 clips that are going to illustrate that, but Ben Simmons' vision has been on display all game long in this first quarter. Play number 1. Now you see with Ben Simmons coming down right here. 3 Toronto Raptors are focused on Ben Simmons. They forget all about Al Horford. Al Horford's able to slip to the mid-range for the nice little jump shot. Real easy play for Ben. Now we get some good defense here by the 76ers. Ben, where he feels that he's most comfortable, out in transition. Quick point to the right, ball goes to the left. Tobias Harris knocks down the easy 3. Ben's vision in transition, absolutely flawless. And right now we have Ben just coming down the court, sizing up the defense. Slip screen, once again, Ben Simmons having a big-time scoring game the last couple of games. Toronto's defense focuses on him. Mike Scott slips out behind the three-point line. Ben Simmons is able to get it done for 3. So Ben Simmons right now really putting his passing on display, reading the defense and understanding. He's been hot scoring the basketball, so now he's getting a lot more attention. So instead of trying to force his own shot, he's making sure his teammates get a little bit of a taste.
All right, B-Wood, but the Raptors on a 12-3 run right now, and they've cut into what was a 14-point deficit and trail 40-32. We'll check back in with Brendan Haywood in the film room a little later on. We've got a busy night right now. 12 games in action. 7 of them are underway. We've got some good ones already and a lot of injury concerns around the NBA tonight that we're going to keep our eye on. Mentioned that Memphis-Boston one could be a sneaky, great League Pass game tonight if you're bouncing around. Hopefully you'll be checking out us as we give you live looks throughout the night. No Jaylen Brown tonight, but Jaren Jackson Jr. is in town. Jaren Jackson Jr. from downtown. How good has he been shooting the ball from 3? Memphis leads it by 6. Take you to Detroit right now. De'Aaron Fox had that massive dunk, which we're going to need to show you again here at some point. But Fox, this time from a little further out, the floater. Fox has 9 points. Sacramento shooting 45% from the field. They lead Detroit by 1. Take you back to Toronto, again, where the Sixers have lost 14 straight in the regular season in this building. Tobias Harris, can he get things going? Tobias Harris scoring. He's got 7 points, tied with Al Horford for a team high. Sixers lead it by 5. Let's take you back to LeBron at Madison Square Garden, where he has twice in his career scored 50. LeBron, the open court throwdown. LeBron and company have now taken a 3-point lead, and it's all smiles when things like that happen. And all of a sudden, a little bit of a change in our update of our leading scorers. Yeah, Christian Wood still leads the way, but here comes LeBron. He's in double figures. We'll come back with more live looks as the biggest moments of the night happen right here on Crunch.
Real life.
Well, Michael C. Wright, who is live for us tonight in New Orleans, tweeting this. Yeah, check out the media scrum. SeKou, you've covered a lot of basketball games around the NBA. The New Orleans Pelicans are arguably the smallest market, right up there with Memphis in the NBA. It's not usual to see this type of media presence.
No, but I mean, this is something they've been waiting for so long, Jared. You got to think about the anticipation of Zion's debut. You know, I was down there in training camp when everybody thought he was going to, do it at the start of the season, and there was a buzz. So you can imagine how it's built since then. And those hallways, listen, it's going to get real interesting because all the buildup is one thing, but now that it's on, we got to see how Zion reacts under these NBA lights. I'm looking forward to it.
We'll take you live there in a couple of moments for Zion's warm-up. We'll show you that live. LeBron, he's warm. He's ready to go. LeBron tonight, 10 points, 4 of 5 shooting, and he's taking his first break with that stat line right now.
I'm telling you, Jared, he might have a 40-point game in him tonight. I'm feeling it.
He is now 60. He came in 66 points away. He's 56 points away from passing Kobe for third on the all-time scoring list. And you'll see LeBron potentially clips that mark tomorrow night on TNT as they play a back-to-back against the Nets. Miami and Washington. Miami got out to a fast 16-6 start. Kendrick Nunn, he was questionable in this game. Oh, he's playing. Miami has hit 4 threes already in the first quarter. Bradley Beal scored 6 of the first 14 points for Washington. But it is a 10-point lead right now with Miami out in front. Take you to Orlando and Oklahoma City. This one at the half. Good game so far. Dennis Schroder, how good has he been playing? He had 11 points in the second quarter. Take you to Rodney Magruder. Here's Nerlens Noel. We'll get to Rodney Magruder in a second with the Clippers. It's 60-51 at the half. Chris Paul in this game has got 6 points. And again, Markelle Fultz, he has returned to the game after that apparent finger injury at the half right now. Fultz will return. 14 for Vooch. Again, no Steven Adams tonight, so Vooch taking advantage of that. Let's take you to the Clippers and Atlanta quickly. It is an 18-1 run here for the Clippers.
Good grief.
And they are starting to pull away in this game without Paul George, without Kawhi, without Patrick Beverley.
I don't know what to say about Atlanta, Jared. It's such a struggle for them right now defensively. The personnel is just not there for them to play at a high level on that end, and they take it on the chin all the time.
They are. Hawks tonight without Trae Young, shooting less than 28% to start the game late in the first quarter. We're bouncing around the NBA with updates from all 12 games, plus live looks, including right here in Atlanta, where the Clippers have led by as many as 14, where we're at right now, 26-12. Montrezl Harrell could potentially have a big night tonight. Obviously, no Paul George, no Kawhi, no Patrick Beverley.
Welcome home, Lou Williams. Welcome, man. People forget now, Lou.
Former Hawk.
That's right, Lou Williams. This is an opportunity for him to show out for the people in South Gwinnett. Watched him when he was in high school coming up.
Lou getting a rare start tonight. We are in the midst of a 24-1 Clipper run right now. Clippers last night on NBA TV's center court were able to beat Dallas. Luka nearly rallied the squad, but Kawhi was so good. And tonight, second night of a back-to-back, you know the deal. Kawhi's not playing those.
You know how good a team has to be or how bad the defense has to be to have a 24-1 run in the first quarter? I mean, I don't know if we should give all the credit to the Clippers.
And you can't blame Trae Young for that, right?
No, it's not.
He takes so much slack for his poor defense. He's not playing tonight.
My goodness.
Clippers shooting 58% to begin the game. Hawks shooting 25%. They've also committed 4 first-quarter turnovers. On Vince Carter. Vince is coming up on some more milestones. Seems like each game you tune into, he's got something else.
I was going to say, every time he steps out the locker room, it's a milestone, isn't it?
He is edging closer and closer. Let's see if he's gotten there yet tonight. In fact, he's not. The next point that Vince Carter scores tonight is a milestone. He will break the tie for 19th place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. So 1 point away for sole possession of 19th place, surpassing Alex English. He's trying to chase down Carmelo Anthony. The problem is for Vince Carter that Melo's not at home. He's playing.
Go.
Well, Alex Len returns to the lineup with some thunder. That ends the 26-1 run.
This is a tough one, though, Jared. You're talking about the deepest team, arguably, in the league, in the Clippers. They can play without some of their big guns and come into Atlanta on a Wednesday night and win this game. Whereas Atlanta, without Trae Young, he's been their catalyst. He's been kind of their everything offensively. To not have him really puts them in a tight situation.
Alex Leonard missed a couple of games, checks back out. Atlanta team the other day had the opportunity to beat Toronto. The Raptors were too strong down the stretch. Montrezl Harrell. He's now got 10 points. Harrell's 4 of 4 from the field. Clippers shooting 62% from the field, and they've not made a three yet. Get you an update from Detroit. Reggie Jackson hasn't played since the last week in October. Reggie Jackson finally getting involved in the offense. Jackson's come off the bench. He scored 10 points. No Andre Drummond tonight. Detroit leads Sacramento 51-42. Jaren Jackson Jr. has his Memphis Grizzlies in Boston. Look at the defense there. Memphis, after one, they lead at 27-25. Jaren Jackson Jr., in addition to that block, has one more block. He's also leading the way with 10 points. John Morant has yet to score. Boston, in the first quarter, shot just 3 of 12 from three-point territory. So Memphis leads it by 2. Stand by. We are moments away from taking you live to New Orleans for Zion Williamson's pregame warm-up. That's right. Zion Mania is all over Crunch Time, presented by Taco Bell. We'll get you his pregame looks. But right now, we'll take you out to Boston, where they're starting second quarter action. Memphis leads this one by 2. Ja has yet to score for Memphis. Meanwhile, no Jaylen Brown for Boston. Celtics have been led by Tatum's 5 and Daniel Tice is fine. Let's listen in. Mike Gorman, Tommy Heinsohn, live on Crunch Time.
Carves out some room and gets 2.
He beat Anderson to the baseline easily. Good up fake. Got him a hoop.
Anderson trying to turn the corner in traffic. Comes up just shy. Rebound ripped off by Tatum.
I think Tatum got a piece of that shot.
Tatum continues on his merry way, takes a fall away, and nails it.
He said, I've got Anderson, get me the ball.
Yeah. Valanciunas tees up another 3. Wild with that one. Wanamaker wants to go inside to Cantor, couldn't find an angle. Tatum decides to shoot it. Rebound to Melton, he'll push it up himself. Valanciunas for 2. Tied at 29.
Tell you, Valanciunas, when he was at Toronto, they didn't utilize him nearly as much as they're utilizing him here.
Walker pulls up. Valanciunas with the rebound, Melton the other way. Melton, he tries to fall away. That's an air ball. You know, before that shot. Yeah, Valanciunas picks up the foul.
Pulled him down on the out of bounds.
First team foul here in the second quarter. We're tied at 29. Walker will bring it up. Out there with Tatum, Kanter, Ojale, and Wanamaker.
Oh, nice play. Good pass by Ojale. Got right up above the belt of Kanter.
Durant flies to the hoop.
Well, he took off about 20 feet from the basket.
He was up there a long time, wasn't he? Seemed from our angle like he got an extra boost. Tatum again in the paint, where the left hand comes up shy.
We'll get you back out to Boston in a little bit, but let's bounce around and tell you what's been happening in Miami. Here is a guy who's got to be an all-star, Bam Adebayo.
No question. Playing some of the best basketball of his career, Jared, and some of the best basketball of any big man in the East.
Let's take you to Toronto, Philly and the Raptors in a good one. Pascal Siakam, another guy who likely an all-star despite missing, 12 games. Siakam's got 11 so far. How about Marc Gasol? Show you a little of Mark. He's 5 of 5 from the field. Gasol and a perfect look at a three there. He's got 12 points to lead the way so far for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry, is he an all-star? He's got 11 points and 3 assists in the first half. Raptors, with less than a minute to go in the first half, lead Philadelphia by 1. Ben Simmons has 9 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Getting set to show you Zion Williamson's first warm-up prior to his NBA regular season debut. Don't forget about Brandon Ingram, SeKou.
No way. I mean, another guy. We keep talking about all-stars tonight. A lot of young guys looking to cash in and make those first all-star appearances this year potentially.
He's the 10th leading scorer in the NBA. He's been so good, coming off 25 points and 6 assists. On that very court, in just a couple of moments, we will see Zion warming up live, something you've never seen before prior to him actually playing in an NBA regular season game. The biggest moments of the night happen right here live on Crunch Time.